Marianne.
Oh, well, I want to stay on Tia for a second because I actually did bet on Tia to be the first one to make money off the workshop. So Junior, I think you owe me some money. But yes, congratulations, Tia, first of the many. But also congratulations, Marianne, great job, first of the many.
Yay!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We can keep going. There's so many people who made money this week.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Okay, you guys gotta remind me because there's a lot of people. I think Jason,
Louis, Jason.
Yes, congratulations, Jason.
Congratulations,
Jason.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And who else?
Yeah.
My girl Lou. Where's Lou at? Lou made like 2 sales in one day.
Back to back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
All right, let's give it up for Lou, guys.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And then I think, okay.
Trang. Congratulations to Trang.
Congratulations.
I forgot about her.
Corey.
Corey, yes,
Congratulations, Corey.
Go, Corey. My brother from the UK.
Yes.
Only Corey.
And congrats, Lola.
Lola.
Congratulations, Lola.
Congratulations, Lola.
I said Lola and I said Corey and Lola.
No, you like Corey better anyway. It's okay.
Okay.
It's coming to the same household. So
Well, listen, there's no Corey without Lola, so.
Exactly, right?
So, yes, congratulations, Lola.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Leighton also.
I don't
Congrats,
remember.
Leighton, for another
Leighton,
win.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Christopher.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember everyone.
Where's Chris? Chris, you're all quiet. Congratulations, Chris.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes, Chris. Yep.
Congratulations.
But yeah, great job, everyone. Did I miss anybody?
Natalie. What about Natalie? Natalie
Yes,
made money
Natalie.
too. Yeah.
Nada also. And
Congrats, Natalie.
Okay, yes,
Danita
one
too, right?
person at a time. So congrats, Natalie.
Congratulations.
Great
Yes.
job.
Thank you.
And great job, Danita.
Right.
Congratulations.
Congrats, everyone.
Congrats.
Our girl Patricia.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is a regular already.
And Beth, you know. Beth.
Yeah, so Elizabeth and Beth, let's congratulate.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Beth.
Beth been so quiet. Patricia.
Patricia.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Patricia.
Thank you.
Shada. Shada too.
Shada, right. Shada. Where's
Congratulations,
Shada?
Shorta.
Shada, where are you?
Shorta.
Congrats.
That love.
Chris. As well.
Tenny.
Oh, Ruth, that's
I love
right.
your dog. He's so
Congratulations,
cute.
Ruth. Woo-woo.
I was gonna say,
Congratulations.
did Ruth? I thought Ruth made
She is the best at note taking, guys. Oh, holy cow. I did not copy the note this morning. I just realized.
Okay.
Lisa?
Anyone else?
I mentioned Louisa.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just give everyone a round of applause again. Great job, guys.
Yes, great job.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, congratulations.
Everyone.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes. Really, it's amazing to see everyone's making money, you know, in affiliate marketing, because I've seen so many people struggle for years. And so, did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Look at how bright it is
Fireworks?
outside. I'm like, who sees this firework? But
Oh,
apparently
shoot.
they can't wait.
They
But
have
yeah.
them here too. For 4 nights already.
So who's ready for an awesome class tonight?
Let's go.
Me.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
go.
Year one
class.
Let's
really
go.
shows our excitement before he comes on. So
Yeah, we have to be the hype man to get him on stage. You've all been to concerts, you know how to do it.
Right.
so should we do that?
No.
Junior.
Junior. Wait, nobody's gonna follow?
I heard my name being called 3 times.
Yeah, there he
Guys,
goes.
we gotta do a better job than that. He's not gonna turn on his camera. We just have this energy. So
Thank you.
let's try one more time.
Junior.
Good.
I don't hear everyone. Come on, let's unmute. This is your chance.
Okay.
What's heard?
Everybody.
On a count from 1, 2, 3. Junior!
Junior.
Start the after party.
Junior.
He's in
Yeah. Hello. Welcome,
My
welcome.
general.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
How are we feeling today, guys?
Great.
Fantastical.
African amazing.
better.
Awesome. So I see that a lot of people went out to shoot some fireworks today, huh?
It's like bright out. I don't know what they shoot it for. They're still
Anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. I actually have a really cool class that I kind of want to cover with you. We may or may not have a guest in here that I kind of brought in here because he kind of told me about his story. And then I was just like, really interesting concept, because something very similar to me, or this situation actually happened to me. And I found myself in a world of trouble. But I want to kind of show you guys a really cool way of kind of like hacking your own success. How many of you guys would love to hack success? Raise your hands. All right. And for the past few weeks, would you agree with me that I gave you some really, really good tips on hacking success? Make some noise if you feel like I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
So this is another hack. Hopefully the guy is here. Hopefully he's hearing my message. Because regardless, every single person that I bump into, if I feel like it can help, I want to help. Okay. So the first thing that I want to do before I get started is, of course, celebrate success, right? The people that have been working with us for this entire week, they've made massive results, like unprecedented results, right? It's so cool being able to see someone like Ori go from literally homeless to like $15,000, like consistently $1,000 days. Like that, to me, that's amazing, right? It's amazing knowing that, you know, family, Corey and Lola, can literally make money online from the comfort of their home and be able to just stay with their kids and have fun and then take their kids to swimming lessons and just do whatever the hell they want to do without the need to go to jobs and works and all these other things, right? So I think that's phenomenal, right? I think it's phenomenal that we have a few new people in the building that was able to make success results within just a few short days. Now, I heard someone said that they wanted to bet, and no, you did not, because that's not who you bet on, but
I
whatever.
did. I bet on both people.
All right. So anyways, Patricia, wow, Patricia. I remember when Patricia I remember when Patricia joined and she was like so scared, right? Because she's just like, well, this is the only thing that I have and I don't have much because I'm doing this thing and I'm a mom and now look at you. What you gotta say now?
I'm super blessed and happy. I'm so
Right?
grateful.
Super blessed and happy. Guys, you see the emotions that she's had, grateful, happy. When you're operating through those lights and those experiences, that's what you tend to expect. Everything that's going to make you more grateful and more happy. Now that's going to bring me back to the exact topic that I want to talk about tonight in class. Something that I felt touched, something that I felt like I was chosen to actually bring up. And that's birds of a feather, they flock together.
Mm-hmm.
All right, birds of a feather, they flock together. And I'm pretty sure we've heard this all the time, right? We've heard this before. And believe it or not, birds of a feather flocks together is literally my marketing message. Like that's my marketing. Birds of a feather flock together. That's my marketing. But I want to take one step deeper. And I actually want to do something really, really cool with you guys. And before I do that, guys, I want us to inhale some life. All right. So guys, everyone, deep breath in. Breathe out. Deep breath in. Hold it. Breathe out. So guys, when I'm telling you guys to breathe in, please don't breathe in through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. All right? Fill your lungs. Feel the little throbbing feeling. How many of you guys feel the throbbing feeling whenever I have you guys holding it in for a little too long? All right? That's good. That's good. All right? Guys, breathe in. Hold it. Deeper. Hold it. Breathe out. That was rough, right?
That was the longest ever, Junior.
I forgot how long 5 seconds was. I kept doing this. I thought I had a glitch or something.
Yeah, you were stuck on loop.
All right, but do you know how it like that feeling right then when I was at 5 and we're anticipating me to say 4, but then it's still at 5. How badly did you want to breathe? How badly? For the ones that actually did
Pretty
this.
badly. Oh no, lightheaded.
Very badly.
Very badly. Most of us never feel that way towards the things that we want. Now, some of us in here, you guys breathed, right? Because your ego and you're just like, this guy can't tell me when to breathe. But for the ones that actually held their breath, they experienced something, which is the reason why I tell people to do it. It's the same thing that they're going to experience if they go to cryotherapy or something extreme. Now, what it does to your body is it shocks your body. How many of you guys felt really dizzy and loopy afterwards? Raise your hands. All right? Because that's a shock. And what your body is, or the thing that your body is pretty much doing is it's now trying to fight to rejuvenate itself and trying to fight, which means that you're producing more. I forgot the exact thing. I'm not going to say anything and make myself sound wrong, right? But it produces something in your body that literally works harder than what it normally does, and you actually improve your focus just like that. Which also means that if you're focusing as well on what it is that you want, you're more likely to get it. All right, that's my little secret. But anyways, birds of a feather flock together. So I was speaking to this young man, and you know, just like me, both from probably not the best neighborhoods. And he mentioned that, you know, he came in here just like, hey, Junior, you know, like, I'm a felon, right? He came up and he just told me, and I'm just like, bro, I don't care, all right? For me, at least, I don't judge people based off of their past, all right? And if you're a felon, if you have a felony charge, is that something that you actively do, or is it something from your past?
Yes.
Type it in the chat. You can type in the chat, guys. All right, it's from your past. I mean, well, I grew up in a household with a felon, right? My father was a felon. And he then proceeded to tell me how he got his felony charge. The irony. He actually got his first felony charge, or his only felony charge, by being in a car with a felon, trying to protect the same exact felon. And that's what created his felony charge. Does that make sense? Say no. Because you don't know what the hell that is, say no. All right, doesn't make any sense. So what actually happened was, in the state of Florida, having firearms is completely legal, right? Unlike states in New York. How many of us know that? With their hands. All right. So in the state of Florida, having a firearm is completely legal. So that's what this gentleman did. He had his firearm on him, self-defense. Sorry for the people that don't like gun laws or whatever like that. This is not the place to vent. But he had his gun on him in the car. And riding passenger was his friend that was a felon. Now, the police actually stopped him, right? Say, uh-oh, like, ruh-roh, like, you know, Scooby-Doo, say, ruh-roh.
Oh, boy.
All right, so the police actually, there you go. All right, so the police actually stopped him, and he had a decision to make. All right. And it was a really hard decision. A really, really hard decision. Either A, stop for the cops, let them rearrest my friend and give him up to 5 years in prison for being a felon in a car with a gun. Or depending on how many felony charges he has, probably go to jail forever. Or fled from the police. There's only two options. So some people, I can honestly say, you guys aren't from the life that I am from. And some of you guys would have been like, hey, well, know what? Fuck you, friend. That's your problem. How many of us, wiggle your hands, would do that? Like, bro, that is your problem. Don't get me involved. How many of us would do that? Wiggle your hands. All right, so we have 2 people. All right, 3, Corey. All right. Okay, only like 3 people, 4, Karina. How many of us would then, so then that means most of you guys are saying that you guys are gonna just run from the cops. How many of us, wiggle hands, would just run from the cops if that's the case? Just drive off, speed off, and try to get the gun out of our car. Wiggle your hands. Guys, come on, those numbers aren't real. It's okay to not be solid. What's the problem? All right, so we have also a few people that would actually fled the scene from the police, all right? Now, both of those things have really big consequences, correct? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? In one sense, my friend, someone that I care for, I can be the reason why this person's, or I can be a part of the reason why this person is in jail for a long time, because my friend didn't tell me to have a gun in my car. I just have a gun in my car for safety precautions, and he just happened to come in my car. How many of us have guns in our car? Wiggle your hands. All right, perfect. Chris Harsh, unmute yourself.
Yep.
Okay, you drive with a gun in your car. Do you think about every single person that comes in your car and asks every single person, hey bro, before you come in my car, I have a gun in my car. Do you have a felony? You do that?
Nope.
So it could be a complete accident, just a random situation, right? So now you have a decision to make, right? Not saying he made the right decision or not saying he made the wrong decision. I don't have a say in it because it didn't happen to me, right? But he has a decision to make. Either A, I run from the police to dispose of the gun, and then I'll stop and then take whatever charges or whatever, or I sit, let the police search the car, because they're gonna search the car, and then my friend goes away for a very long time. If you think that's a hard decision, guys, type it in the chat. If you think it's an easy decision, type it in the chat. Right? Jason says hard. Right? Hard, very hard. Not easy, but hard. William says easy. William, what's your answer? I want to know what's your answer.
Why I say easy? Because I am a felon.
Right.
So
I know. So what do you do?
What would you do?
It's
said it
easy.
was easy.
Most states, when it comes to a firearm, if the person in the passenger seat is a felon and you have a firearm on you, as long as he does not know that you have a firearm, most time they will let you go.
Well, that's not the case.
Right.
He's young, he's black, and he doesn't know his laws.
And to search your vehicle, of course, I used to be training as a police officer, and I turned the other way. But besides point is, a cop cannot search your vehicle only with your permission. He can bring the canine. If the dog doesn't hit, they cannot search it. So your gun is fine. But if you give them permission to enter, yes, you gave them permission. But if not, no.
Okay.
But here's another thing too, is even though your passenger is a felon, that does not still give them the right to search your vehicle.
Yeah, so William, let me add on to that, William. One is black, one is Latino, and most likely they're smoking weed. And in case of them smoking weed in the car, trust me, I know they're gonna search your car.
Yeah, I used to smoke myself too, so I know the point on that one.
Right. So pretty much what I'm explaining, guys, is that it was a really, really hard decision for him to make. And going back to my initial statement, birds of a feather, they flock together. All right. Now, what he did was he decided to flee the scene. he decided to run, take off, dispose of the gun, and then stop for the cops afterwards.
Evading arrest.
Right? Now, apparently in Florida, I just found out even today, very stupid things are considered as felonies here. Even more of a reason for me to move. All right? Things like running from the police, which me personally, I've done. Right? I literally have that in my record as someone that runs. So gratefully I haven't been arrested for a while. But whenever I do get into those things, God forbid, they have a note on me, which means that they have to handcuff me before they do anything, right? Because I'm known as a fleer. I forgot whatever the word it is that they have. But that happened. Yeah, I'm a red flag. So that happened in New York. Except his case actually happened in Florida, and apparently in Florida that is a felony charge. Birds of the same feather flock together. He started off as a regular person, just like you and I, 0 felonies. And now based off of the people that he surrounded himself with, he now had a felony charge. Who thinks that's fair? Wiggle your hands. Who thinks he deserves to be labeled as a felony because of that? Wiggle your hands. All right, okay, let me ask the question again. Who feels that he did not deserve to get a felony charge because of that? Wiggle your hands. Guys, am I like having half of a class interacting or something? Who believes that he does not deserve to have a felony charge for a situation like that? Wiggle your hands. All right. Now, that's good because guess what, guys? Life doesn't give a shit. All right. That's the cold, hard truth.
True.
Life doesn't care. Right? Birds of a feather, they flock together. If you surround yourself with a negative person, you then become a negative person. If you surround yourself by someone that's always complaining and bickering and arguing, you become exactly just that. Does that make sense? You surround yourself around a felon, you then become a felon. Right? You surround yourself around drug dealers, hey, how long do you think it's going to take them to convince you that you can just sell drugs?
Either sell or become one of their customers, one of the two.
In Brooklyn, I used to surround myself with a lot of people that I shouldn't surround myself with. And I found myself doing a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing, but I knew that I shouldn't be doing that was completely out of my character. But it's because I was surrounded by these people, it made me feel like, hey, well, it has to be right. Well, not that it has to be right. I knew that it was wrong. I was just okay with it because I didn't have any money. They showed me money and I was just like, yeah, let me go do it. So if you want to change your reality, if you want to change your life, I want to pitch this idea to you. All right, can I pitch an idea to you guys? Say aye.
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 Our minds gets whatever it expects. That's a write it down. Can we write that down, please? Our mind gets whatever it expects. Now, this is going to be a little bit deeper. This is going to require some honesty for this to work for you. Our mind gets whatever it expects. So I'm going to pause this conversation really quick. And what I'm going to do is am actually going to share my screen, right? I'm going to show you guys something that I feel like is really, really cool. All right. Awesome. All right, great. Can you see my screen now, guys, or no?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's
It's
still
black.
blank.
It's just black.
It's just black? Well, I'm black.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, now.
All right. So we actually just found this out just the other day, and I want to tie this back to everything that I'm saying, right? Your first funnel.com. All right. Who owns this website? Type the answers in the chat. Who owns this website?
ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson.
Type
Type the answers in the chat, guys. Owned by ClickFunnels, Russell Brunson. Type the answer in the chat. Hurry up. So good. I'm gonna play this video really quick to, for you guys. And why am I gonna be playing this video is because I feel like this is really amazing, right? And I wanna tie it back to something. If you're here, chances are you're an entrepreneur. You probably aren't gonna hear the video actually, but it's okay.
Along that word comes the story about someone's business that exploded, going from 0 to 6 or 7 to 8 figures in a matter of years, months, and sometimes even days. Like Preston and Lauren Anderson, who generate over 7 figures in less than a year, teaching people how to make cookies. Cookies! Or Alex Hermosi, who's so good at filling his gyms using funnels, he built a 9-figure empire helping other gym owners to do the same thing. Or Allison Prince, who went from struggling to get her e-com business off the ground, now being able to donate over $1 billion to charity. You get stories, you learn from the single comedy. Literally everything. E-com business is going up overnight. So the knowledge and expertise, brick and mortar companies, we flooded with more than customers they don't do. It's happening every day, every business. Business owners are funnels to build a business.
Whoopsie.
E-com business is blowing up overnight. Influencers selling their knowledge and expertise.
So we actually found out that Russell actually used me on one of his landing pages, which I feel is totally amazing.
Yes.
Kick ass.
We can use that word. We can use that word too.
Crazy.
Right? I don't mind using that word too. But I also want you to keep in mind, what is the topic of today? Right? What are we talking about today?
Birds of a feather.
Flock together.
Birds of the same feather flock together.
So if you know my story, you would remember when I actually mentioned that when I joined ClickFunnels, the first time that I ever started a ClickFunnels account, I actually had like no money. No money. Believe it or not, My first client actually used to pay for my ClickFunnels account. That I never told anybody. All right? I never paid for it. My client actually paid for it for his for my ClickFunnels account so that I can actually do this thing. Right? Because I just didn't have I didn't know what I was doing. Let's be honest. So I had him pay for my account. But ever since I joined ClickFunnels, I had a strong belief, a very strong belief that if all of these other people could make $1 million doing ClickFunnels, then I should be able to do the exact same thing as well. Like that was my strong belief. And no one can tell me any different, right? How many of us, by the way of hands, how many of us are just like that? If someone tells us that we can't do something, like we'll make it do it. We'll like, if we really believe in it, we'll make it happen, right? With your hands, great.
Yeah.
So I surrounded myself with this entire community of funnel hackers and Russell Brunson teachings and all these awesome, cool things, right? Like that's what I surrounded myself with, right? I got rid of my friends. Like I've had, friends for years that would sit down and just smoke weed with me all day long. And they don't want to hang out with me anymore. You know why?
Because you're not smoking weed anymore.
Because I'm not smoking weed anymore. I'm not laughing with them anymore. I'm not playing with them anymore. I'm like literally like, I'm not entertaining them anymore. I'm like literally like head down, so laser focused and trying to build this thing and trying to make it happen and trying to make it work for myself. And fast forward a few years later, one of the guys that I actually really, really look up to, Russell Brunson, a few years later, not even that long, right? Not only awards me, gives me, but also gives me the opportunity to be on one of his videos. Well, not even one, like multiple. Like if you look at the past few videos for like the last few years, like we're like everywhere, right? This LiveSotori. We're everywhere and it's super exciting, right? Birds of a feather flock together. How many people, and you hear it all the time, there's a lot of people that says, ClickFunnels don't work, funnel don't work, and they tell their whole sob story, right? Of how funnels don't work. What changes for them?
Just their belief.
Nothing changes for them, meaning that their life never changes. Our mind gets what we want or what we expect. When I came into ClickFunnels and I seen all those people making millions of dollars using ClickFunnels, what did you think that I expected? Shit, if they can make $1 million, listen, I'm hungry. I'll make $1 million too. I'll make $10 million. Shit. Show me enough people, I'll make $100 million. I'll out hustle every single person. I will out hustle you. These are my thinking. I will out hustle you. What did you think? My mind only gets what I expected. I expected great results. When Lane came into the program, Lane expected great results. When Ori came into the program, she expected great results. Tia, Maggie, Corey, Lola, Jason, Bernal. Trey, Lou, Natalie, Shani, they all expected great results. Hence the reason that they're getting the results. Whatever our mind, like, whatever our mind can picture, like that's it. we only get as far as we expect. So here's my hack. This is my hack, right? To literally, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, but this is my hack, guys, right? This is my hack to literally change your life. When I went to the event, really cool guy, Josh Latimer. I'm super excited, happy that I've been able to get to meet such a beautiful person like that. He told me, Junior, you can't keep spending your time, like you can't keep filling people up, right? And that sat with me for a few weeks, actually. I'm not gonna sit down and lie to you guys. I mentioned it, but it sat with me. So he said that I cannot keep filling up people, whereas no one's really filling me up. If I'm giving everything, where am I getting? And he said I'll soon start resenting the same exact people that I'm trying to help. But, you know, whenever I say but, it's always a thing. That's the thing, right? Because guess what? You can negotiate with life. So I asked myself the same way that when I was homeless and I sat down in that dark room and I asked myself, but why can't I make $1,500 with this client? Why would I have to give this money back? The same way that I asked my brain that question and my question had no results or no answers for me, I asked my brain and I said, what if the same people that I'm helping could be the same people that's making as much, if not more money than the people that I should be looking to take advice from? What if I do that? What do you think my brain did?
Click.
At that moment, my brain had no answer to me because the initial problem was, hey, Junior, you need to get filled up by other people. But what if the people that I'm helping, the people that I was called to serve, what if they're so good that they're able to fill me up as well?
Create your own clock.
So the hack is, guys, the hack is this. I want you to look around at people. And again, this is going to take some real honesty. And it's hard sometimes to be honest. Let's be honest, all right? Sometimes it's hard to be honest, right? Like my grandfather, I think he's the most, and look at this, I'm honest. My grandfather, I think he's the most negative person in the world. How many of us know people like that, right? Like, and it's our close families, right? The reason why I feel like my grandfather is the most negative person in the world is because for the last 20 years of his life, all he did was a bunch of negative things, right? Before the past 20 years of his life, he started hurting a lot of people, right? I just think that my grandfather is the most negative person in the world, or one of. And that's me being honest. A lot of people are not okay with being honest with themselves. And therefore, my grandmother being in such close proximity with him, even though I've heard it before, my grandma as well is very negative. How many of us know that I love the crap out of my grandmother? With your hands? I've noticed that my grandmother has very negative tendencies. So now let me ask you a question. How brutally honest are you willing to be with yourself to change your life? How brutally honest are you willing to be to change your life? Now, what I want each and every one of you guys to do is I want you to look at the people around you, right? And here's the hack, right? Because remember, like we said, birds of a feather do what?
Flock together.
Flock together.
Flock together.
So birds of a feather, they flock together. So here's the hack. Look at the people around us, right? And figure out, what do we expect for them? Does that make sense or no? Because what does those people have to do with our outcomes? Well, like I mentioned, our mind gets what we expect. And if birds of a feather flock together, then what happens then? Can we not look? Can we not use Satori, right? And look and use insight instead of having to suffer through the pain? Can we not look at the people that we're hanging out with, the people that we're around, looking at their expectancies, what we expect from them, and knowing that those things will be a part of our lives? Can we not do that?
Yeah.
Yes or no? What do you guys think? This is just a concept. It could be real, it could be false. Damn, I struggled saying false just now. It could be real, it could be real, it could be false. What do you guys think? Look at the people around you and figure out what you expect for them. If you expect not much from them, then that's what you expect from yourself. If you expect greatness from them, then that too is what you expect from yourself. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What do we think about that concept? Because I think that's my new quote. Because no one ever said that before. That is a Junior quote. Write that down. And make sure you put Junior next to it. Junior Anthony. Look at the people around you and figure out what you expect for them. Because that expectation is what you expect for yourself. Damn. I should be a freaking author. Come on, let me write a book.
Put it in the chat, please. Don't have anywhere to write that.
Guys, what do we think about that quote? Do we think that it's real? Do we think that it's false? I'm open up to listening to some suggestions, some feedback. What do we think? Look at the people around you and figure out what you expect from them. Is what you expect from them is what you're going to expect from yourself. And like we covered before, our mind gets whatever it is that we expect. Now, I want to kind of show you guys something that I've also looked into, which is a vinegar challenge, right? So there's a saying that, this guy came in with 10 bottles of beer, right? 10 bottles of beer. And 3 bottles, or in 9 bottles, he poured vinegar in them, right? All 9 bottles had vinegar in them. 1 bottle, he just drank it for himself. Cerveza, right? But all 9 of these bottles, right, he broke them into 3 groups. The first 3 groups were people that actively knew that there was vinegar inside of the beer. The second group were people that were told that there was vinegar in the beer after they already drank it. And now the last group were people that he didn't even say anything to. They didn't even know about anything with vinegar. They just thought it was a random beer. 3 groups of people. Who do you think, type it in the chat, right? Those are slides, type it in the chat. Who do you think liked the beer more? Who do you think liked the beer more? The people that knew that there was vinegar inside of the beer beforehand? Or the people that didn't know? Or the people that found out afterwards? Right? Believe it or not, group 2 or 3, 2 and 3 like the beer the exact same amount. They like the beer the exact same amount, group 2 and 3, because they didn't know. Didn't even mean anything to them. But group 1, they absolutely hated the beer. So what does it say about our minds get whatever we expect? How many of us think about drinking vinegar? How tasty is that? Not that tasty, is it? All right?
I love it.
Oh my gosh. All right, but not that tasty. So we're not going to want to do that. Awful. Yes, awful. All those other things, right? So our minds get whatever it is that we expect. Whatever it is that we expect. That's what our mind will get. So again, for this week, this is your homework assignment. Look at the people around you and figure out what you expect for them. And whatever your expectations for them is your expectations for yourself. I don't know about you guys, right? But I'm looking at people like Ori, who just made $12,000, $15,000, however much thousands of dollars she made in the past few weeks. I'm looking at someone like Ori. You know what my expectation for her is? And what I hope each and every one of you guys' expectations for her? And I'll have you guys type it in the chat. How much do you expect for Ori to make this month? For the full 30 days, how much do you expect Ori to make? $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month. Yeah, let's get it. We're now $50,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month, $50,000 a month, 84, 25. Hey, I didn't see a K after that 25, sweetheart. You better fix that up. 12, Patricia, 12 to 15. She's already at 12 to 15. How is she? Unless you think that she ain't gonna make no more money. Right? 35,000, 60,000, 60,000, 50,000. Right? Yes, look at your expectations, Ori. 80,000. This should excite you, Ori. 80,000, 30,000. These are what people are expecting from you right now, Ori. Are you going to let them down? Yes, they're expecting.
No, I'm not going to let them down. I'm not letting myself down.
40,000 for a month, correct? Is this a year or is this a month?
A month.
Sweetheart, Ori, believe it or not, you made more money, sweetheart. Scratch that. Believe it or not, you made more money than America makes in 6 months. And you've done it in 2 weeks. Guys, give it up for Ori.
Thank you.
Oh, queen!
The annual income of most Americans is about $20,000 to $22,000 a year. Correct or correct?
Correct.
Ori, you already passed $15,000 and it's barely past 2 weeks. I think that's incredible. I think that's incredible. So now we're looking at that. We're looking at Ori and we're looking at her success. We expect that from Ori. And we're within the same exact community, getting the same exact advice, getting the same exact opportunities as Ori. Then what is it that we're going to be expecting from ourselves in July? Type the answers in the chat. What is it that we're going to be expecting of ourselves in July? Our mind gets whatever it is that we expect. Our mind gets whatever it is that we expect. What are we expecting in July? Shani, I don't want to see the same. I want to see a number. I want to see a fact. I want to see something solid. Ori, take some responsibility, damn it. It's not all thanks to me and the Satorians. It's all thanks to you and the Satorians, right? Have nothing to do with it. All right? $20,000, Chris, Lou, $30,000, Brunel, $50,000, Maria, $20K, Caesar, $20K, Maggie, $30K, Shani, $5K. Shani, stop fucking around. What kind of number is that? Trang, 60K, Chris Hash. Listen, guys, for everyone that's putting those low numbers, the 5Ks and stuff like that, like I understand, right? I understand it. It could be really intimidating, right? Like finding someone that just made like $10, $15, $20,000, like you feel like it's impossible, correct? But that's standing from your shoes that you're standing in right now. And that's why what I do, I feel like it's super important because I'm not speaking from the lens of myself. I'm not, believe it or not, I don't do that. And that's what separates me. I'm never speaking from the lens of myself. I always speak about what accomplishments my students were able to have. I don't speak about my accomplishments, well, besides being on the page of ClickFunnels now, right? But I don't sit down and I don't talk about my accomplishments, but I'll talk about my students' accomplishments. And for the people like Shani and Chris Harsh, believe it or not, Ori was in the exact same shoes that you guys were in not too long ago. Guys, do you understand that? She was in the exact same shoes that you guys were in not too long ago. And if she can do it, if she can overcome, if she can get the results, now ask yourself, is she your God? Ooh. Shani, is Ori your God?
We're all gods.
I understand that, but I asked you, is Ori your God?
Yeah, I aspire what she's done and I want to do it too.
But she's not your God.
No, I'm my own God. We're all gods.
She's not Ori is no better than you, sweetheart.
But I aspire to do what she's done. No, she's not my God. I'm my own God.
All right, there we go. So if you would aspire to do what she's done, did she do 5,000 in a month?
No, she did 15.
She did way more than that. She did 15 in close to 13, 3 weeks.
It's awesome.
So if she's done that, why can't you do more than 5? Why can't you do 10? Why can't you do 15? Why can't you do 20? Why can't you do 30? But again, it goes back to saying, Shani, which is the message that I want to puncture in each and every one of you guys' mind. We can only get what we expect. And Shani, if you only expect 5,000, what are we gonna get?
5,000.
Do you understand what I'm trying to explain to you?
Absolutely.
Chris Harsh, you as well. Do you get what I'm trying to get? Is Ori your God?
Oh, I totally get what you're saying. I just
I don't care whether you're new or not. No one cares. I don't
to make 5,000 though would be like 50 to me right now. I'd be like, holy.
No, for you to make 5,000 right now is going to be making 5,000 right now. I'm sorry to break it to you. All right. For you to make 5,000 right now, it's 5,000. Right. And for you to make 15 grand right now would still be 15 grand. And it'll feel way better being able to go for 15 grand. And that's the problem that we do. Right. And then Maggie, you were there when Awesome Edwards sat down with me and had that assignment where we did the hand raising exercise. What normally happens when we're going for our success is we only give this much. We only give this much. So for the ones that probably, I'm not even going to do the exercise again. We only do this much when we can literally go for this much. We can go for this much. We can reach for higher. We can go for higher. But if we're selling for the bare minimum, then what do you think is going to happen?
That's what we're going to get.
Shit. I think Ori sucks. I love you though, sweetheart. You don't suck, right? But shit, I think Ori sucks. I'm going to make twice as much money as she made. That's what I expect from myself. Right? Not in a negative, toxic way though. So let me just Clarify that, right? Not in a negative, toxic way, but shit, I'm gonna make more money than Ori and push Ori to make more money than me next time. And we both gonna work our asses off until we're hitting $100,000 a month in this competition between each other. She makes $20,000 this much, I'll make $25,000 next month. She makes $30,000 next month, the month after, I'm gonna make $50,000 and say, catch up. And she makes 60 grand and I'm like, damn, holy cow, how am I gonna do that? But you know what, I'm gonna make 75. And that's what we should be doing. That's the benefit of what we have here. The benefit of what we have here is that we get to expect, not even that we get to expect, we get to see everyone making greatness happen, making money, changing their lives. We see this. It's not like we hide it underneath the rug. Guys, how many of us this week seen someone made money this week? Wiggle your hands. We always see it. You get what I'm saying? We all see it. We see it every single week, nonstop. Every single week, nonstop. So what does it say? They can do it, we can too, right? Shit, I expect this person to make some money. And if I'm expecting that person to make money and I'm around that person, then guess what? I'm also expecting myself to make more money as well. So my message again to you guys is birds of a feather, they flock together. And your mind gets whatever it expects. So look at the people, look at your flock. Look at the people that you're flocking with, all right? Look at the people that you're flocking with and figure out what you expect from them. And that expectation can then be put upon yourself, all right? Guys, thank you so much. I'm gonna end up class with, I wanna end class up with some breathing really quick. I wanna reach my beginning goal first. Well, sure, sweetheart, but you can blow past your beginning goal by shooting for 20,000, right? Anyways, guys, let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, this time that we breathe in, we're going to hold our breath for really, really long. And we're going to get woozy, but during that entire time, that entire process, what I want each and every one of you guys to do is, I want you to visualize. I want you to picture already having the money that you expect to make this week. I want you to picture spending the money that you are expecting to make this week. What would you spend it on? What are you going to buy? How are you going to treat yourself? What are you going to gift? What are you going to give to someone that you love? Are we ready? Whatever number it is, what are you expecting for this week? It can be 5,000 this week alone. It could be 10, 15. Or he broke the record of 7.5, 7.2. How much was it? I think 7.2. Some crap like that, right? How much did Cheyenne make in a week? What was the most amount Cheyenne made in a week?
I think
7.
about it.
Isn't it 8?
I think
8? No, I thought it was 7.
I think it was 7 in a week and 10 in 2.
Yeah, it was 7 in a week, 10 in 2 weeks, right?
It was up to 2, but
It
yeah.
was
Wasn't
Yeah.
like huge. Made 10 in like 8 or something.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and then right now, Ori, you're actually the record leader right now. Ori, how does that feel? I'm gonna get and I'm gonna send it to you, Ori. Right? You're like a champion right now. Like a championship. Right? You're a champion right now. So look, Slim is just agreeing with me, sweetheart. Don't get mad. He's just agreeing with me. Right? He's barking in agreement. Right? So Ori passed the record, right? $10,000 in 2 weeks. Right? Ori made more like 12 to 15 in 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact number. I just know it's between 12 and 15 past 2 weeks, going up to 16 something in 3 weeks. So I want each and every one of us to look at what we're expecting to make this week. What are you expecting? Are you ready, guys? Give me a thumbs up. Are you ready? Awesome. Guys, high energy.
Welcome.
All right, hold on. Let me hop over here and see you guys real quick. You guys are ready. Elise, you can keep that. All right, guys.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Comes.
One more time. Hi.
Shut up.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So, are you ready to wrap up class right now?
Never.
All right.
Not really, but
Like I said, picture what it is that you're going to expect from yourself this week while you're doing these breathing exercises, okay? When you're doing your last breath, picture what it is that you're going to expect, okay? Breathe in really deep. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, everyone breathe in. Everyone breathe in. Fill your lungs up all the way, not halfway, not 3/4 way, not 9/8 way. Well, no, 9/8 is one. Okay, no, 9/8 way. Yeah, not 9/8. Is it? This guys, I didn't do good at math. Okay, Maggie, is that correct? 9/8.
9/10
9/10. Okay, 9/10. Because 9/8
is more than full.
is more than full. So then you'll be exploding. All right, so fill up your lungs. Don't do 9/8, guys. I don't want any casualties. Do 9. Don't do 9/10 neither. Do 10/10. Right, all the way. All the way, guys. And when you're completely full, hold it.
When do we start?
Right now, Ori. Right now. Everyone should have their eyes closed. Everyone should be thinking about the money that they're going to be making. The most amount of money they've ever made in their life. Something that keeps you happy. You don't have to have a job, or you don't have to clock in, or you can do this passively, not really passively, but you can do this whenever you want. Because you're just making so much money doing this, you want to do more and more of it. You're having fun. What are the things that you would buy? Where are the places that you would go? Say Mexico. What are the things that you're going to be doing? Which family member or loved one would you give money to just because? How many homeless people would you feed? How many donations you may make to church, whether you tithe or not? What are you going to be doing with the money? How much are you going to put in your bank? Look at your bank account statement in your mind. And what number does it say right now in it? Because that's the number in a week from now, that's the number that's going to be in it. That's what you expect from yourself, and that's what you expect. Your expectations is going to give you. Everyone breathe out. How do you guys feel?
Dizzy.
Fired up and ready to go.
Dizzy. The blood is spinning.
Feeling high as a mother.
Dizzy. Very dizzy. Water.
Okay, awesome. Amanda Terry, you should always be on time every Monday on. You don't need to have to come to class and feel like you missed out to be on time. The biggest thing that I say about, or I say to people, is the way that you do one thing is the way that you do everything.
It was my fault, Junior. I thought I sent her the link.
Oh, okay. Dang, Ori. Dang it. All right. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be here for the next, I guess, 8 more minutes. And what I will do for you guys is just answer any questions that you guys have. So yeah, fire away. What questions do you guys have? I'll be happy, excited, ecstatic actually, to be able to answer some of those things for you.
Oh, not all at once. My God.
Guys, if you don't have anything to ask, does that mean I'm dismissed?
Never, Junior.
I'm not sure if it's a question, but I was kind of connecting dots with something we talked about this morning in class. And I don't remember who said it or who started the topic, but it was about kind of losing people throughout the way. And how the more they've walked through that path of like taking care of themselves, getting closer to the goals, they've started to see some people go. They've started to lose some friends. And for one, myself, at this point in time, I have like one friend left, no kidding. And I'm honestly grateful because it means that my circle is mainly all of you. And that makes me so freaking excited to say that my circle, my main circle is all of you and my husband. But that's so exciting to me. It makes me feel like I don't care that I lost those friends, because at the end of the day, they had nothing to offer. They had no way to push me forward, and they were not taking me anywhere.
That's an amazing way to think. In fact, believe it or not, that's pretty much the same feeling that I have with most of the people that I used to hang out with as well, right? No matter what they do, it kind of doesn't have any effect on my life. They cannot change my life. They can't do anything for me, right? And at the end of the day, if anything were to happen to me, I need to make sure that I'm able to still provide for, again, my husband, well, for you, my husband, because I don't have a husband. And so on and so forth. Awesome.
Love you.
Love you, Lou.
Amanda, Terry, actually, we actually put this video on onto YouTube Live. The full entire video. I have it on Instagram Live as well, but I only did half of the video on Instagram Live and the full video on YouTube Live. So you can literally just go in there and check it out.
Okay, thank you.
Nick Perry. So I'm so sorry. I do honestly apologize. So I actually got pulled in a few directions where I actually was told that I need to go to Barcelona a few days ago for something. And then I had to change my plans and not go to Barcelona. But now I have to go to Miami because we have like trainings that I kind of have to be there for. But every bad news is good news because now I'm going to be going to that training, and for you to be at that training costs about $40,000 plus another training that I'm going to have a little bit before that, which costed me about $30,000 extra. So that's $70,000 of extra knowledge that hopefully I'll be able to bring to you inside of the workshop on Monday or Tuesday or the following week. All right. So yeah, you should be. All right. I mean, think of well, Lou, think of your class, or everyone should be jealous of your class as well, because like when I started going to the inner circle meetings with Russell Brunson, I started incorporating a lot of those things inside of my workshop, right? So you should count yourself lucky as well. Like the other people that's been here, like Patrick and Mr. Leroy and Trang, and those people, they're the ones that's really jealous of you guys, right? Because I've been able to give you guys more information now, right? Because now I have more access to exclusive stuff. What is the first thing I should be doing? What did I miss? Can I get a replay? Okay, I already answered that. Awesome. Great. Thank you, Carlos, for telling me it's an improper fraction. Like I had a feeling, I'm like, 9/8? That's like, does that mean like it's bigger? Like,
Yeah,
like
9/8 would be 1 and 1/8.
1 and 1/8.
Well, fill your lungs 1 and 1/8, okay?
110%.
I got, so there's no more questions, right? 2 more minutes before I head out and I end the Zoom. If you have any questions, guys, this is your moment to shine. I see a few new faces like Juan Carceller, Corey Simpson, Nick Perry, Amy, Shuli Porn. Oh, Shuli, that's who Shuli is. Hey,
Yeah.
Shuli.
One is going to be in the next workshop.
I see new faces like Wesley. My lady Karen. She likes when I talk close to the mic like this. Charisse Joel. There's a bunch of new people in here. Jacob James, unless of course you guys say that I can leave, and I can leave. Juanita Corbell. Juan Cruz, Aaron Jameson. Guys, this is your moment to shine. If you have any questions, I'm going to be here for approximately the next 60 seconds before I depart.
Don't be shy.
You can type it in the chat. You can say it out loud. All right. The worst
You got
thing.
a multi-millionaire in front of you. What would you ask?
All right. The worst thing in life is regret. All right. The worst thing in life is regret. You don't want to sit down in your dark room, or I mean, for me, it was a dark room, but you don't want to sit down in your room later tonight being like, damn it, I wish I asked this question. Like, guys, I'm here, I'm open, I'm available. And that's why I'm doing this, right? So I can at least be connected with you guys. Because if I can connect well with you guys, that means I can help you guys change your lives. And that's what I want, right? I actually spoke to a really nice lady today actually, that was telling me about how bad society has become and how people are willing to hurt people and stuff like that. And again, my intentions or what I want is to be able to show people and help people make more money so that they don't have to be a part of the negativity, but they can be part of the solution. All right. So I'm here, ask your questions. Okay. So the 11th, okay. Corey Sampson, I guess. All right, great.
You have a question in the chat, Junior.
Just very happy to be a part of this group. So do you use social media as the main strategy to gaining sales? So there's a bunch of different strategies, like, so what it is, and I tell people all the time, like social media, it's just a tool, right? It's just a tool. It's not the end all be all. Like, I've seen Trang personally go to live events with live people and still take the tools that I've taught her to be able to create money, right, for herself. One of the biggest things I let everyone know, I want everyone to know, is sales is literally what's going to change your life. Right? Most people, they don't like sales because they're just not good at it. But every problem in your life can be solved with sales. If you're not happy with your relationship and your husband's not nice to you or your wife's not nice to you, get better at selling. If you want to be married and you're not married, hey, figure out how to sell better. Right? If you want to travel more or you want to raise at your job, hey, learn how to sell your boss on why you should get a raise. If you want to make more money, go sell something. All right? $1 million is pretty easy, right? You can either A, work all your life to make $1 million, or sell a $1,000 product or a thing for $1,000, sell that for 1,000 times, and that's $1 million. Does that make sense?
Yeah. 1000%.
After the workshop, will I be ready to make money on my own? Yes. The workshop gives you the clarity, the direction that you need to go out there and make money, right? The only thing my mentorship is for the people that want more hands-on coaching, right? That don't want to sit down and create their own product, that don't want to take the time and figure out what they have to do with blogs and all these other things and create emails and all these other things, right? Those are the people that my mentorship is for, the people that just want to go, right? If you're someone that has a time or you want to be involved in all those things, then yeah, go ahead. After the workshop, that's all you need, right? But like I said, again, the mentorship is for the people that kind of don't want to be involved in those things and you just guys want results, right? You guys just want results, and that's why most people pay me, just to give them results. Does that answer your question? Awesome. Juan Carceler, I would like to learn how the affiliate marketing works. So affiliate marketing is actually very simple. I tell people all the time, it's the same exact thing as real estate, right? So let's just say you want to go buy a house, right? There's someone called a real estate agent, correct and correct, right? Now, all affiliate marketing is, right? And let's use the term of a real estate agent, right? The real estate agent knows the owner, right? The seller, right? And now the real estate agent goes and finds a seller, right? And then the real estate agent collects the seller and the buyer, connects them together, and makes a commission. That's affiliate marketing. It's really that simple. So affiliates is pretty much the same thing. Affiliates find people that sell a certain thing, Then they find people that need that certain thing, they put them together, and then they collect the commission. All right, affiliate marketing is very, very simple concept. Juan, did that answer your question? Juan Carceler, that answered the question.
Or call back.
1,000%. Did I explain it like no one else did? Yeah, see, that's what I do, and that's why my students are able to get massive success, because I'm able to explain things to people that the way that no one else is able to. The reason why is because, like, I'm from the streets. I'm not like this techno geek guy. Like I put these glasses on to look smarter because I think that I don't look that smart, right? You get what I'm saying? So, which is false also. My eyes like glitch out sometimes when I'm on the computer. Right, but like I like glasses because it makes me look smarter than I actually am. I'm not like a technical guy, right? We literally have this this Asian guy. His name's Johan that comes over and we're like Johan, the Wi-Fi doesn't work. What's wrong with it? And Johan's like, did you plug it in? And we're like, let me check. Lo and behold, it's not plugged into the wall, meaning we have no internet, right? Just like we have like these things like that. We're not like, for me personally, like we're not geniuses. We're not like these technically advanced people. But the one thing that I'm really good at is if I understand the concept, I'm able to break it down in ways that most people can't. And if I can break it down for you, that means that I can bring clarity to you. If you have clarity, then you can get results. Does that make sense? Thumbs up? Awesome. So how was Mexico? LiveSatorians. Albert, you are not active enough to figure out that Mexico isn't until next month. All right. Mexico is next month, not this month. In 36 days. I need John. Oh, I guess, okay.
She meant Johan.
Yeah, Johan.
I need Johan.
Because Karen been struggling with internet issue.
He's really.
He's in the room. I don't know how he got in there.
I know.
Please put the YouTube link inside of the chat, please. What's his name?
He's in your room.
Mandatory. Also, you can find all that information in the portal as well, sweetheart. But anyways, I've at least will put it in there. Nia, just to clarify, the workshop is July 11th and 12th. Yes. All that information as well, guys, for the people that just got access to the workshop. What we will do for you guys is we'll actually send you guys a notification on your calendar. No, not from Mexico, for the YouTube channel. What are you doing?
Amanda is in the next workshop in the Earn While You Learn.
Okay, yeah, awesome. So yeah, 11th and 12th, Monday and Tuesday. All right, and yeah, Mexico is going to be amazing. All right, so great. I stayed here for another 10 minutes. Say over deliver, guys. Over deliver. Right.
Over deliver.
As always.
Deliver.
Jacob, James. In fact, I actually don't allow people to join my mentorship before they join my workshop. My workshop is the prerequisite. The reason why is because if you join my mentorship, what I realized is that some people, I deem them as borderline. Well, how do I say this in a nice way? I can help some people, but I can't help everybody, right? And I came to terms with that, right? So Jacob, my workshop is my way as well to vet the people that I can actually help, and so on and so forth. All right. Also, not to mention, the workshop is where you're going to get a lot of the clarity. All right, whatever. I'll just share this with you guys really quick. I'm about to share my screen. Okay, I'm about to share my screen.
Hi, Junior.
I got, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Are you sure?
It's blank.
On a different
Well,
one.
I see my screen. You see my screen.
Now it's up.
All right, so great. So if you look at, and this is something again that I've learned, I always give credit where credit is due. This is something that I learned from the amazing Myron Golden. So, right, 4 levels of, right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, guys, you see my screen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the 4 levels of learning, and the first level that people find themselves in when they're really learning anything for the first time, brand new, right? They're unconscious. Incompetence, right? Unconscious incompetence. All right. Now, what does an unconscious incompetent means? Those are the people that don't know what the hell they're doing, don't know what it is that they don't know why what they're doing isn't working. They don't know nothing. They're like super lost, super stuck, right? By the wiggle of hands, how many of us feel that way towards affiliate marketing right now? Wiggle your hands, right? Ori, why do you know what? I'm not even going to with you. Silly, silly, silly Ori. All right, guys, wiggle your hands. If you feel like you're unconscious incompetent, you don't know what the crap affiliate marketing is, you don't know anything about it, and you're completely stuck, you don't know what's going on, right? So, and notice most of the people that has their hand wiggled, that's because you haven't taken my workshops yet, right? Because if you knew what you were doing, you would have something called results, because results starts here, right? Now, the second tier is conscious incompetence, right? And this is where results start, right? And this is why my workshop, the one thing my workshop is designed to do is take you from level 1 to level 2. That's all my workshop is here to do. And at level 2, that's where you get results. So let me give you guys another example that has nothing to do with my company or what we do, right? Let's look at something as simple as being able to speak Spanish, right? If you're unconscious incompetence, you don't know anything about anything, are you going to have any results from that? Yes or no?
No.
No. But as a conscious incompetence, someone that has the idea or they know what it is that they don't know, but they know exactly what they should improve in it. They know exactly what they can do to get better. Can those people start seeing results? Yes or no? Guys, yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
So my job is as conscious incompetence and conscious incompetent. And that's why I say, yes, you can get results inside of the workshop because it's designed to get your results. Now, the third level then becomes unconscious. Didn't I say I was supposed to leave like 30 minutes ago? I'm here teaching a whole class right now.
A long time ago, you said that.
Third level is unconscious competence, right? And these are the people, right? Like I would say Ori is pretty much somewhere in between unconscious competence and conscious competent, right? I'll say Ori and a few other people, they're somewhere in like a bubble right around here, right? So what unconscious competent is, have you ever met those people that's like they're talking to you and you're talking to you like saying, we're gonna go back to the Spanish situation, right? have you ever met someone that they speak Spanish or English or whatever the case is? So let's just say English because I speak English. They speak English and their English is perfectly fine. There's no problem with the English. And then they say, I'm so sorry, my English is no good. And you're like, bro, what the hell are you talking about? Your English is phenomenal. I just thought you had an accent. I didn't know that you didn't know how to speak English. How many of us ever experienced that? Raise your hands. Right? That's what is called an unconscious competence. They don't even know, they're not even aware that they're good at that thing. Right? Unconscious competent are the people that know exactly what they're doing and know exactly how they're getting results and so on and so forth. Does that make sense? My workshop can only get you to this level, level 2, but the Earn While You Learn program, or the Master Affiliate Marketing program, or the mentorship program, whatever you know it as, that's going to take you down here from 2 all the way down to 4, right? But if you come in without level 1, you're not going to have a good experience, right? Because you're still going to be lost. Does that make sense? So I hope that answered your question as to why you can't just take the mentorship and not the workshop. All right, the mentorship brings clarity. The clarity brings results. But if you want to have, the massive success that my students been having in a shorter, condensed period of time, then they take my mentorship because now they get to surround themselves with me and other like-minded individuals doing the exact same thing. And that shortens or shrinks their time of success. Got it? Guys, you got it? Thumbs up if you got it. Yes, yes, yes.
Got it.
Okay, awesome. Very good. Awesome sauce. Okay, well, great. All right, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Any more questions?
Thank you, Junior. As
Thank
always,
you, Junior.
Thank you, Junior.
appreciate you
Thank you.
so much.
No worries, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks a lot,
you.
man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Junior.
No worries, guys. You guys are awesome,
Thank
guys.
you. Have a
Bye,
nice
guys. Take
evening.
care. Bye, guys. Take care.
You too.
All right. Well, thank you all of our guests for coming tonight. Hope you guys got tremendous value. If you got tremendous value, say aye.
The recording has stopped.
Aye.